I think the one thing that I would have to say is, if you, from the very beginning as a real estate agent, start your marketing and you do it correctly from the very beginning and you're consistent from the very beginning, you will be a stellar, successful agent. My sales approach, or how I approach anything, is I really actually connect with the client. So I try my hardest to connect with the client and the client's needs and goals. And typically, my phone calls, that maybe another agent's phone calls, will last 5-10 minutes. Mine will last an hour, because I do a lot of educating. I do a lot of hand holding, and I conform to what that client needs. And sadly, this isn't a fun one to admit to, but it definitely is, maybe not having as much family time, not being able to spend, as much time as the average mom does with their kid. Although I have a very lenient job where I can stop and run to the baseball field or take my child to baseball practice, you're also busy on the weekends. So that's a hard sacrifice. That's probably the hardest sacrifice. Just to go off on that. An interesting thing that I have to say about real estate is that it's constantly changing. So throughout my entire career, real estate has constantly changed. And early on, an awesome broker, Pat Owen, who told me to read, actually all the agents at the time told us to read a book called Who Moved My Cheese. And after reading that book, I realized that it was super important to constantly be changing with the market. So if the market is moving from traditional sales to distressed sales, to move with that marketplace so that you are constantly moving after your cheese. Disciplined. That would be my one word. The life of an entrepreneur would be to be disciplined. The glue that holds it all together for me. I truly am able to communicate precisely and clearly what it is that I need and what it is that I want. And with that clarity, and with being able to communicate clearly what it is that I need and what it is that I want, being successful in real estate, running a household, being a mom, having friends that are awesome and spending time with them, just being able to clearly communicate to everybody involved what it is that I need to do and when I need to do it, and being disciplined at making that happen. That's probably the glue that holds my whole life together.